Number 38. Compare 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of O2, and 1 mole of F2. And then I see that we have A and B, but we'll go for A first. So A, which has the largest number of molecules, and explain. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to put A, and then I will space this out, and then put B over here. Okay, so in order to answer this question, we need to know the conversion factor between moles of something to its molecules. And I'll write that up top here. I'll put moles in the middle because you'll see what I'm going to do here. So I'll say 1 mole of anything. I always represent anything as X. So 1 mole of anything, whether that's a compound or an element, will always equal 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of X. Okay, that represents how many total molecules of X there are, whether it's an element or a compound. So I'll just put COP. All right. Now remember, we don't really like to use ratios like this, right? This equals this. We like to use them with the fraction. So 1 mole of anything will equal 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. Or you could flip it on its head because they're equal to each other, right? So the 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules will be on the top, and 1 mole would be on the bottom, and this is of anything X. Okay, so now let's just list these out. If I have 1 mole of H2 versus 1 mole of O2 and 1 mole of F2, how many molecules would each one of them have? Well, 1 mole, no matter what it is, right? Anything, an element or a compound. So whether it's H2, O2, or F2, it's always going to be 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. So 1 mole of H2 is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of H2. 1 mole of O2 is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of O2. And 1 mole of F2 is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of F2. So which one has the largest number? They all have the same because they're all equal to 1 mole. 1 mole is always going to equal 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. They all have the same amount of molecules. So your answer to this would be they all have the same. Why? Because 1 mole of anything equals 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd, and since they're all 1 mole, they would all have the same number of molecules. So letter A is correct. Now we're going to B. They say which one has the greater mass and explain why. So now I'm going to link the other equals to the other side. So 1 mole of anything equals 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules, but it also equals the molar mass in grams of that compound or element X. So 1 mole of anything equals the molar mass in grams of X. And remember, molar mass comes from the molecular formula, the formula that is given. And in all of these, they gave you the formula. They gave you H2, O2, and F2. So I'm going to list these out. 1 mole, we'll just say 1 mole H2. We got 1 mole O2 and 1 mole of F2. Now we just got to figure out what these equal to. Well, since we're talking about grams and mass, we have to go by the molar mass. And that comes from the molecular formula. And that's when you got to take out your periodic table. So get your periodic tables out, guys. All right? So we got to look at the molecular formula of H2 first. Now, this is how you find out a molar mass. You tally up everything that you have. So here you have hydrogen. How many hydrogens do you have? You have 2 of them, and you always times how many you have by the formula mass that's on the periodic table. So in essence, roughly, it's going to be 1, right? It could be like 1.001, the periodic table that you're using, but I'm just going to simplify all these for you guys just to make it simple. So here, this would equal 2 grams. So 1 mole of H2 would equal 2 grams of H2. Let's try it again for O2. Tally it up. We just have oxygen. We have 2 of them. And now you guys tell me, what is the molar mass for an oxygen? If you look at oxygen on the periodic table, it would be roughly 16. You could see 15.999. You could see 16.001. I'm just going to say it's 16. 2 times 16 is 32 grams. So 1 mole of O2 equals 32 grams of O2. So automatically we know that H2 is not the answer because we want to know what the greatest one. 32 is greater than 2. So H2's out. Now let's try it for fluorine. We've got fluorine, F2, there's 2 of them. Look on the periodic table, what do you see for fluorine? You should see roughly 19. You may see 18.99, but we'll just say it's 19 here. So 2 times 19 is 38. So this would equal 38 grams. So 1 mole of F2 equals 38 grams of F2. So between O2 and F2, which one has the greater mass? Oh, the fluorine, right? F2, fluoride. So 1 mole of F2 equals 38 grams of F2. So this one would be F2 has greatest mass because it says explain, because it has the greatest, what did we find out? It had the greatest molar mass. And that's that. So know those 2 conversions, guys. And they all stem from, if you've noticed, they all stem from 1 mole. 1 mole of either an element or compound equals 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of that element or compound, but also 1 mole equals the molar mass of that compound in grams. So get to know that. That's super important. I can't stress that enough. We're going to be doing so many questions with this information. All right. So thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys in all number 39. Hope this has been fun. If it has, click the like button. Let us know if we're doing our job right. I appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe, hey, that would help us out a lot too. We're giving you free stuff, so, you can help us out. I thank you for that as well. See you guys all in the next question. Bye-bye.